Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nick Lepri of Awesemo.com. Today is May 8th, 2022, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 3 picks over on PrizePicks. Today, I'm going to be going in-depth into every single pick, as well as explaining into why I believe all of these 3 picks will end up as winners. But before we could get into things, I would like to ask that if you guys are new to the channel and you do end up enjoying today's video, that you please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're down there, whether you are new to the channel or not, please make sure that you do leave a like on today's video. It would help us out a ton. And if you would like to follow me on Twitter, please do so at NotoriousFNTSY. We will begin with my first pick of today's video, and that is going to be Bam Adebayo of the Heat going up against the Philadelphia 76ers today in Philadelphia. My pick for Bam is going to be over 7.5 rebounds. We currently have him projected to get 9.86 rebounds in tonight's game, meaning that this prop has an expected win percentage of 77%. During his round 1 matchup up against the Atlanta Hawks, he went over 7.5 rebounds in 3 of the 5 matchups and averaged 8 rebounds per game. Throughout the first 3 games of this series up against the Philadelphia 76ers, he has went over 7.5 rebounds in 2 of the 3 games, and the only game in which he failed to hit the over on that number was the most recent game, where the Heat basically just got eviscerated in that game, right? They lost by 20 points. It wasn't even a contest, so Bam didn't really need to get the 7.5 rebounds, whereas tonight I feel as though this will be a closer game. Maybe the Heat do end up losing again to the 76ers, but I just don't expect them to get spanked in this one, so I think they keep it close, and I think that Adebayo is going to be able to easily get over 7.5 rebounds. My second pick of today's video is going to be Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Phoenix Suns, and that pick is going to be over 9.5 rebounds. We currently have him projected to get 11.19 rebounds in tonight's game, meaning that this prop has an expected win percentage of 68%. Once he ended up returning in round number 1 for games 4 through 6 up against the Utah Jazz, he was able to get over 9.5 rebounds in 2 of those games, averaging 10.7 rebounds per game. This series thus far up against the Suns, he has went over in 2 of the 3 games while averaging 10 rebounds per game. The only game in which he failed to eclipse over 9.5 rebounds this series was in the game where the Mavericks lost by 20 points in game number 2. So it's very similar to what we were just talking about with Bam Adebayo. The game in which they lost by 20 points, he wasn't able to get over 7.5 rebounds. Same thing here with Luka Doncic. They lost by 20 points. So the game wasn't very close, so he wasn't able to get 9.5 rebounds. But tonight, expecting that this game's a little bit closer again, the Suns can win this game, the Mavs can win this game. Either way, as long as the game is close, I think that Luka can easily get over 9.5 rebounds, assuming that the score is definitely a little bit closer. Before we get on into my final pick of today's video, I would like to give you guys a quick word from our friends and our sponsor over at PrizePicks. PrizePicks offers daily prop-based contests. Use promo code Awesemo, AWESEMO, for a $100 first match deposit bonus. There are no sharks, no optimizers, or mass entries. There are 5-player lineups that can net up to 10 times your entry fee. Use your knowledge across multiple sports because they also have cross-sport entries. Download either in the App Store, the Google Play Store, or head on over to their website, PrizePicks.com. Use our free PrizePicks NBA tool to help you guys make the best selections possible, and you guys can get 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum when you sign up using the link in the description of today's video and make a deposit on PrizePicks. You will receive an email within 24 to 48 hours after to redeem your free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. My final pick of today's video is going to be Dorian Finney-Smith of the Mavericks going up against the Phoenix Suns tonight, and my pick for Smith is going to be over 11.5 points. We currently have him projected to get 13.47 points in tonight's game, meaning that this prop has an expected win percentage of 63%. During round 1 up against the Utah Jazz, Finney-Smith went over 11.5 points in 4 of 6 games, and we actually saw him be a little bit more consistent at hitting the over 11.5 points number when Luka Doncic was healthy. You may have thought, oh, maybe he got a little bit less consistent because Luka was back. Luka was playing so well. No, it's actually the opposite. With Luka back, that was helping out Finney-Smith a ton. This round up against the Suns, he has went over that number in 2 of 3 games, and the only games in which he went under was game 2, and he only played 20 minutes in that game, so you can kind of just throw that game out and expect him to play his normal 40-ish minutes. Maybe even if he plays just 35 minutes, honestly, I would expect him to go over 11.5 points in tonight's game. So thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. There are multiple ways to win over on PrizePicks. There's the flex play option. If you get 2 out of the 3 plays correct, it pays out 1.25. If you get 3 of 3 plays correct, it pays out 2.25. If you like all of these picks, you like all of your picks, you can go ahead and do the power play option. The power play option, you have to hit all 3 of your picks, but if you do, it pays out 5 times your entry fee. To recap real quick, our video today, we had Bam Adebayo over 7.5 rebounds, Luka Doncic over 9.5 rebounds, and Dorian Finney-Smith over 11.5 points. So thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. If you did end up enjoying, please make sure you hit that like button as well as that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below on your favorite pick for PrizePicks today on May 8th, 2022. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Again, please use promo code Awesemo for a $100 first match deposit bonus over on PrizePicks. I love you guys all. I hope you have a great rest of your guys' day. And as always, goodbye.